What's up, Sly Cat? How you doing, man? Can you hear me? Volume's all right? Let me know if it's too loud or not loud enough. Hey, what's up, Darren? How you doing? What's up, Sly Cat? How you doing, man? Can you hear me? Volume's all right?
Whoa, hold on a second.
Let me know if it's too loud or
Get rid of
not.
that.
Awesome. Yeah, last week I was having some issues with it. I don't know why I decided, but I had to go through there's a pop-up blocker and it wouldn't allow access to my microphone, which is weird. What's up, Dathan? How you doing, man? Doing your usual, listening. Hey, Don, how are you? Good to see you this week. I was just thinking about you the other day, that stuff I have to give to you at York. Yeah, boys, hit the like. Talk about some orders that I have put in. Tonight we're running, well, right now we got the tried, tested, and true 765 pulling some coal hoppers. I need to swap out my, consist out here. I've been working on the roundhouse so much, I just keep forgetting not forgetting, but just, you guys know how it is, swapping out rolling stock. It's no fun digging out totes and different things like that. So it's getting close. You mean York? Yeah, York is getting close. If you mean that or the roundhouse, they're both getting close. Yeah, York's what, a month away now? Crazy. It is crazy. But it's good. This is my favorite time of the year, just in general anyway. I love this time of the year, late September, early October into usually like late September, October, November are my favorite months of the year. Like the cool weather here in Pennsylvania. See, my Phillies are 1-3-1. Good. I'll have that on in the background. What's up, Chooch? How we doing? Yeah, both, absolutely. Don, it's been a fun build. Maybe later I'll walk you guys over. I know I shared some photos on Instagram, and I think Al shared some stuff on the OGR forum as well. He asked for if he could use it, and I said absolutely. Which I reminded Al about. We're going to bring him on the show here, the stream, because I'd like for you guys to really hear about the stuff that he's doing, especially the really pumping the roundhouses. I think they're doing really, really well. And yeah, I think it'd be cool to talk about. I don't have a York pass yet. I do. I've never gotten passes for the other halls. Ironically, I've only gotten access to, what is it, just the orange and might be the purple hall or something else. I've never had access to like blue and silver and things like that. But I might, if I'm still able to, I'd like to do that. Definitely would like to do that. So we shall see. When does registration close for that, or is it already closed? Hey, what's up, Bernsey? You have any trains? Yeah. Of course, buddy. You a Pittsburgh fan, Sly Cap? Early is closed. Okay. And I guess I'm out of luck. Yeah, Phillies are up. I think 3-1 here they're in the fifth as well, bottom of the fifth. Last night though, I don't know why they were thinking what they were doing. They had Christopher Sanchez in, and they took him out in the eighth. They were up, and then the game went into extra innings. I think it went into the 11 innings. It was crazy. What's up, Rich? How you doing? You just ate. I'm stuffed too. My wife made some fish tonight. It was really really good. Yeah, Philly Rail. Go Phillies for sure. Absolutely. I'm going down on my wife and my mother-in-law. We're going down on Sunday for the last game. Yeah, Bernsey, I should join the TCA. I don't know. Every year after a show, I'm like, I gotta join. Then I forget about it, and then I don't get reminded about it until I guess it's too late. But yeah, I mean, if it's just $5, like what Chooch is saying here, um, it's not that big of a deal. I'm not too worried about it. You're a Cincinnatian. You're a Reds fan. First major league. Yeah, they were 1869. Yep. Yeah, Darren, I should just get the full pass. I should just get the full pass. You can't stand the Bungles. I'm assuming you meant the Bengals. That's all good. If you're just doing orange, you can get your pass. Yeah, that's what I usually do, Don. I just get, I think it's like 20 bucks or something, 20 25 bucks, something like that. Just, and that's usually the only hall that I really stay in anyway, even if I could. I'll scoot over to the other ones. There's a couple over there. I think one's with the layouts in it, and then there's another one that some people have some stuff for sale in. Um, and yeah, there's those where the deals are. You know, definitely where the deals are. Infielder let the throw from the outfield go between his legs on the runner score. Oi, yeah, that's not. Sorry, you shouldn't be having any balls going between your legs at this time of the season. Like that's preseason stuff, and expect that in like April and May, but not when you're getting close to the postseason. That's uncalled for. So hopefully the Phillies, they should win tonight. Hopefully they do. What's up, Maddie? Red, silver, and blue are the only other halls worth checking out, in my opinion. Yeah, I've heard that, Matt. Purple's gotten better. Maddie, I watched you. I saw your. I was on my phone last night, and I saw when you went live with Ben's train last night. That was cool. I really like that. You're a good speaker, dude. You get right to the point. Like you're in, you're out. You're not one of these guys where like him hauls around. Like you show your stuff, tell your story, and then get going, which was awesome. Keith K, what are you doing tonight? Running any engines? Running any trains? What's up, Chris? The man of the hour, the man that saved me today. He knows why. Here's one thing you'll know about Chris, guys, is that if you're on his good side and and if he's calling you, you pick up the phone. You know it's the real deal if Chris is calling you. I appreciate you, Chris, more than you'll ever know. They should have moved Baltimore, not the Browns. Yeah. Bernsey, I'll have about 60 Atlas cars for sale in the Purple Hall. Really? We'll have lots of good scale stuff for sale. The train station in Mountain Lakes, New Jersey has the Erie Triplex on sale last week, 25% off. Tried to contact you, but couldn't find you on Joker Discord. Oh, right on, man. Send me a message on Discord now. You should be able to find me. Maddie, I didn't get an A in public speaking in college for nothing. There you go. I could tell, dude. You rattling stuff off and your enunciation's really good. Some people, like I said, some people get on there and the cameras are all over it, which I get. You're limited on time. But no, dude, it was really cool. I liked it. And yeah, Ben does a really good job. It's fun for him to do that. Chooch, we'll have plenty in the Purple Hall for the pre-show. What are you selling, Chooch? Anything? Any big ticket items? As of right now, I have 2 steam engines that I'm picking up. And one actually is a triplex. Chris, do you sell it? Have you ever sold it at York? Do you ever do that? Or do you just sell out of your car? $26.03. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. That's the one I'm getting. That's a dang good deal. That's great. This is Chris for you, just out of the car. Backdoor bargains, man. He's great. It was a toss-up for me between 2603 and I know I was looking at the superset that Chris had, which if you guys haven't seen that, he has it on Facebook. He's got a good deal on that, and he says, you can make him some offers. Don't be shy, but it's a good set. I really wanted it, but it was just I didn't want to. I kept him hauling around. I didn't like that. I don't. And plus, I don't want to do that to people. If there's other people that are interested, mostly Atlas, Weaver, and Lionel, plus engines and accessories. We do have a legacy SD70 Ace in the mix. Yeah, I'm trying to sell this SD70 Ace that I have here. It's that powered by our people one. I want to get rid of it because it just sits here and collects dust and Woodland Scenics blended turf when it falls off the layout. Don Muffin should have your A6 to you next week. You got charged for it? That means it's on the way. I keep looking from Roe. I didn't get a charge yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be next week for the S2. The turbines will be in. What do you have here, Don? Rich needs. I need a Black Valley and Black Rock K-Line black bonnet passenger cars. Anybody know of any of that? Or any leads? Is that a pretty hard find? Pretty rare find? K-Line. Are those aluminum? Rich? Yeah, kudos or piggybacking what Chris says. Yeah, I'm absolutely looking forward to seeing everybody too. It's gonna be a really good time. The Penske 1854 fan. Oh, nice. Very cool. That's what's up. Yeah, but speaking of like the triplexes, I don't know what it was. Like they kept coming up in my algorithm for some reason. And I don't like when that stuff happens because then I get not forced to buy it, but you know, when you first see it, and you're like, whatever, and then it just stuff starts to grow on you, and that was one of them. That was just one of the engines that I really wanted, was to have the triplex. Yeah, Chris, you look like you've been, or not Chris, yeah, Maddie, you look like you've been busy, which is good. Burnsy, I really want to try one of those legacy PRRS 2s. You should bring it over so I can take it first. I'll let you. Yeah, absolutely, man. I feel like the whistle on it's accurate. I saw the video that Muffin put out with his custom run, and it's I don't know if it was just me or maybe his audio, but it sounded like the whistle was, it sounded like one that I haven't heard before, and it hopefully is the correct one. What, you know, you're going to get an N&W hooter in there, and probably a GS4 or something like that, some dumb shit. I wonder if they put the chuff in there too, because they said that they were going to add that. I don't know how they were going to add it, but they said they were going to add the chuff in there, maybe like aux 3 or something like that, or I don't know. But I know it's the turbine sounds, which is cool. 2-car add-ons, yes, they're aluminum for K&R. So if you guys know of any of those K lines, these guys here, be on the lookout. Maybe he'll find some. The new S2s do look good. They do. That Lowy scheme looks nice too. That one was on the radar for me to get when I saw it, but I decided to back off because I was like, well, I want the prototypical one, so I decided to go 6200. The chuff can be accessed aux 3, nice. See, that's cool because I know like some people want to have the chuff, and that's cool that they put that in there. But hearing the whines and stuff like that is kind of cool with the turbine, something different, you know. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted it. Plus, it's a Penske engine. I think that'll, for the price that it's at, I think it'll do. Oh, geez, the Phillies are up 6-1 now. I bet Schwarber hit a home run. Oh, excuse me, guys. S2. I mean, Muffin has them for $14.48, but I know they're cheaper at Charles Rowe. And they're probably cheaper, even more so cheaper at, or about the same price at Nicholas Smith. S2. $14.48 at Charles Rowe, but it says if you add it to the cart for a discount price, $12.64 is what they're going for. $12.64. You can get your S2. Maddie, yeah, dude, get, like I said, at Charles Rowe, $12.62, man. You can get an S2. That's the thing too, is that I need passenger cars. The only thing I can pull that would look semi decent is if I pulled Penn Centrals with it, but ugh. Could pull some Santa Fe with it, I guess. Santa Fe or New York Central. At some point, though, I would like a nice set of Penske passenger cars. Probably the Broadway Limiteds. Those would be nice. There's a lot of good ones that came out with the GG1s, though, I think, that match, which you could use. But again, it's like spending $1,200 or whatever it is for a 4-pack. It's just so much money. You know, it's crazy. But if you can do it, do it. Absolutely. If you can do it, do it. Charles Rowe does not do custom runs. No, they stay away from that. Which I think is cool. The custom run stuff can get a little crazy. Muffin probably does the most of anybody that I've seen, and I'm sure you guys can agree with that. Pat's Trains will do some. I'm trying to think of who else will do them. Obviously, the Train Loft, depending, they'll do some. But yeah, Charles Road, they don't fall for the custom run thing. It's just it is what it is in the catalog, and that's what they offer or sell, which is fine. Like I said, sometimes having too many options can be crazy. Yeah. But get what you like. Get what you like. I think Charles Rowe. I think they sell a ton of Lionel. They're the biggest Lionel dealer I think in the world, and they sell a lot. Pat's Trains, he usually does what? Santa Fe black bonnets? From what I've seen, he likes the black bonnet scheme. He did like the Dreyfus and a couple other things. Mad Mike, what's up, man? Thanks for making me part of your evening. I was just telling him, dude, that I have 2 steam engines now that I'm picking up at York. Yours and getting a triplex. And I don't want to say I got roped into it because I didn't. That was all me. That was all forced. Like, I'm doing it. Let's go. Did anybody is anybody looking at anything out of the September release catalog? I actually decided to order something out of that besides the E8. I'm getting one of the 080 switchers. No, I didn't get the set, Mad. No, Mad. No set for me. I couldn't pull the trigger. Yeah. Oh, that's true, Don. Yeah, Legacy Station does custom runs. Stockyard, Easy Catch. I forget some of these people that they do that stuff. But no, Mike, it's 2603, the Matt Shea as delivered version. But no, I was saying I decided to pre-order a 080 switcher from Charles Rowe. I bought the Aliquippa and Southern. Oh, you got the flats with car frames? Very cool. What's up, Model Railroad? Yeah, man. Go Phils for sure. Absolutely, go Phils. We're spanking the Marlins tonight, 6-1 in the 7th. Not like last night. How are things with you, man? How are things with the show? I'm gonna put that up there. Go Phils. Absolutely. else we got here? Maddie said he was going to do 080. Train World was going to do a Long Island Railroad custom run, but Lionel said no because they apparently want to do it themselves down the line. Oh, wow. There's a custom run that Muffin's doing. And I think I was talking to Rob about this, New Haven Rob. And I don't know how they're going to do it because it looks nothing like any of the other 080s. I forget what the road number is or the road name. I forget what road it is, but I don't know how they're going to do it because like the stack's taller, there's like sand domes are like they almost look like the size of the Russian decapods. I just feel like the tooling is going to be it's not going to be accurate. It's local to you, yeah, man. That's one of the reasons why I got it because get some of that Western Pensy stuff, man. Right? Oh, KNR, did you see this here? Some of those black bonds you're looking for. I'll keep an eye out. He collects them too. Dathan does collect something other than Trinity hoppers. Can you guys believe that? Chilling, just trying to be consistent on YouTube, on the YouTubes. Broke 2K. So, dude, very cool. That's absolutely exciting. Very nice. Hit the 2K subs this week. You hit 2K and I hit 200. I think 200. I think I'm just over 200 now. But like I'll say it in every episode, dude. It does not matter. It does not matter. As long as you guys are here. 204 I hit. They asked to do the 080 with slope back B6 tender, so it's probably part of what. Yeah, that makes sense. I would do New Haven as well. Absolutely. You know, the more that I kept looking at these 080s, I'm like, I think Charles Rose pre-order price was like $840, and I'm like, for legacy wire tether, obviously swinging bell and whistle steam, and it's a switcher like that. I don't have any switchers, so I was like, I'm gonna get one. Why not? I'm gonna do it. Mike's American Flyer, what's up, man? Been liking your stuff, dude, that you've been pumping us with. I love it. Yep, I hit 204. You're right, man. That's right. As long as you're having fun, it's all that matters. Yeah, Mike, those are a good deal. Are you going to get one? You need that New York Central. You should get that New York Central one. You should get the Aliquippa Southern. If that's near you, you should get that guy. That'll run beautifully on your layout, dude. That'll look super nice. Dathan says actually Black Bonnet is his biggest collection count. I did not know that. We learn something new about Mr. Dathan all the time. I just thought you liked Trinity hoppers. Dathan, what is your favorite railroad? Have we established that? Is there one that you collect more than another or really like besides Black Bonnet stuff, Santa Fe stuff? Maddie, I didn't pull the trigger on a GG1. I didn't do it yet. I feel like it's going to be the I don't know. I don't want to say York or find a deal at York. I don't know. I'm not looking for one, but it's in the Rolodex. It's in there somewhere. And I'm pretty sure, as I stated before, it would have to be Conrail. It would have to be Conrail. Rob, New Haven Rob, he got a Penn Central one, and then I seen he posted again, and he bought another one. Like, he was him hauling about getting the Penn Central one, or getting one in general, and then I go back on there, and he bought another one. He got the Conrail. I was like, geez, dude. Oh, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. Yeah, trying something new. Last week, Restream wasn't working for me, but we got it all figured out. Yeah, see, Mike, you need to get the Aliquip in Southern. Do it. Schwarbaum, did he whack one, Chooch? He probably did. We got it. Like, let me go back to the play-by-play here. I cut cable, so I don't have a lot of. He did homer. He hit 2 tonight. Mundo Sosa homered too. Man, I'm missing a great game. Bryson Stott homered. Edmundo homered twice tonight. These guys are just hitting bombs. Nick Castellanos caught out in strikes. Surprise. He's gonna be gone by the end of the year. I think his red days are over. Yep. Kyle hit 2 tonight. Good for him. That's fantastic. As I say that, and Castellanos gets a hit. He's just been struggling, man. He's been struggling really bad. Dathan for Black Bonnet with locomotives, passengers, and freight. It's 57. Very nice. As far as favorite railroad, I'm more into freight. My favorite railroad is freight. That's a T-shirt. Maddie pulled the trigger on a JLC. I did see your JLC that you were on the video last night with Ben. I did see you were talking about that. What's the deal, Maddie C? Can you say it on here? If you can't, that's okay. If it's a steep price, it ain't a deal. After seeing pics and videos of the engine, it's getting harder to. I know. And the blue's nice. Bohm hit a home run too? Otto Kemp hit a home run? What is going on tonight? Otto Kemp just hit a home run. So we got Otto Kemp, Bohm, that's 2. Schwarber's 3. 4, he hit 2. Sosa's 5. Bryson's 6. Edmundo's 7. 7 home runs in this game from the Phillies. And last night, they couldn't score a run in 8 innings. Freaking knuckleheads. Bro, it's 10-1 now. It's freaking 10-1 now. No, not 10-1. It's 8-1. 8-1? No, it's 10-1. Yeah. They're killing it. Chad, what's up, dude? If we're talking GG1s, I want the Conrail. Oh, there's some left. I think Muffin's got a couple. Thomas and his trains has one. That's just shy of the MSRP. Dude, Charles Rowe has them for like $1,500. freaking Phillies. We went to a game last time they were home when they were playing the Royals, and they got freaking spanked. Every time I watch them, they get smoked. Back, I had to cart. Hold on a minute, Maddie C. I'm looking this up for you. I think they might have raised the price back up on those. They were 1,500, or for like 1,534. Yeah, it looks like they raised the price back up. That sucks. 1754. That's terrible. Crash, what's up, man? Yeah, they were. They were like 1548 or 1534, Maddie. They were. I'm not no lie. Because I think that's what Rob got his for. Booby trap. Nice, bro. Yeah, it is a dangerous price. I don't like when things are in my price range for things. Oh, Cheech, you're going tomorrow night? Very cool. Yeah, we're going Sunday. We went 2 Sundays ago, and then we're going to go this Sunday, last home game. I'd like to get season tickets for the Sunday ones, not the 81 games. I don't got $5,000 to dump. K&R what? Train World. Don't get it from Train World. Train World's terrible. Maddie C, you're better than that, brother. $1,900. I think Maddie, like I think at York you might be able to get one in the 1,500 range if you talk to somebody. Who do you typically go through, Matt? Who do you buy through? Sosa just hit another home run. Shut up. There's no way. I got to get my wife down here and tell her this. She's upstairs reading a book or something. Jesus. Oh, no, he doubled, dude. He doubled. He didn't home run. He hit 2 tonight. Maybe you're thinking of Kemp. Sosa just doubled. Yeah, but they're on fire. Yeah, Maddie, it's terrible how they get away with their prices, especially if you want anything that's like certain schemes. Like if it's Halloween or Christmas scheme, they jack the price up. Charles Rowe Muffo. Yeah, that's who I stick with. Charles Rowe. For pre-orders, it's Charles Rowe. If it's something that I'm not getting like a custom run. However, I will say that I think I'm going to start giving Nicholas Smith a lot more of my business just because of certain things. Those are the people I want to support. Plus, you get better service. They gave it to him? No way. Yeah, they did. 8 home runs. Let's see, my wife will come down. Knock on the ceiling. Here she comes. What do you want? Drive her nuts. Freaking Phillies have 8 home runs tonight. Huh? Yeah, come here. Yeah, why don't you come down? 8 freaking home runs. Sosa has 3 home runs. Schwarber hit 2. Schwarber hit 2. Stott hit 1. Kemp hit 1. It's like 11-1 tonight. I'm telling you, every time we watch them, they suck. Yeah. It's terrible. Chooch is going tomorrow to one of the games, and we're going. I told him we're going Sunday. I was like, they'll probably freaking shit the bed. Yeah, we'll see. Because I want to tell you. That's all. And they lose last night in extra innings. Freaking idiots. Anyway, just thought I'd tell you. Are you reading? No. Yeah. I told him you were probably reading a book. Oh. It's fine. Pat's Trains. I've never pre-ordered from Pat's Trains. I've gotten a few things from him. You're trying to get an email to Dathan. What? Nicholas Smith, I'll order from time to time. They are fantastic people, Matt. They are. Chooch, don't say that now. Because they will. I didn't get a heavy Mikado. I haven't heard anything about those engines, Chad. I was thinking about that the other day. I was looking online. They came out and they were just kind of like, no one said anything. Does anybody know anything about them? Are they nice? If you have one? Was it Datafied said that they messed up something on them now? On the one? Was it the Soo line? How much are those? Heavy. $14.48. $12.69 on Charles Row right now for a heavy Mikado. $12.69, but not the C&J one. That one's on back order. That one sold out. It doesn't look like they have much of anything. Looks like Louisville and Nashville. That's the only one they have left. Huh. But it's $1,200 if anybody's interested. I'm not. I want the L&N shit. Mike, yeah, I did see the green one. I mean, I don't like the color. It's okay. It looks kind of cool, I guess. But the sounds are nice. I was saying earlier, I think the whistle's different on that one. I feel like it's got a different sound to it, at least to my ears through his whatever he was recording through. The Great Northern looks nice. The heavy. That one did look nice. Yeah. A Great Northern green's always cool. But I always get worried with green. With Lionel and green. Makes me nervous. If you guys haven't already, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If not, hit the like button down below. Helps us out a lot. I appreciate it, as always. Appreciate you guys being here. We're at 11 likes. Come on, guys. Let's get to 20. Let's get over 20 likes tonight. Let's get in the 20s. You thought the green one turned out pretty cool? You mean the Muffin Custom Run, obviously, because I think that's the only one that's really out right now. What's up, Sam? How we doing? Thanks for popping in. Good to see you. We're just talking new engines. Another York buy. Like no money left for York. Good thing I don't have anything that I'm really looking for besides the stuff that I'm getting. I wonder how the those fantasy scheme ones will look, those S2s. With the what do they do? Chesapeake and Ohio and the daylight. I think they just like roll the dice. You saw pics of the PRR? Mike, do you know where you saw them at? Like, could you send them to me? Is it the 6200, the one that we're getting? Chad says he's afraid to go to York. Go in low, man. Just go in thinking you're not going to do anything. You're not going to get anything. They turned the daylight down. They didn't make it. No kidding. Wow. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. They turned the daylight scheme down. That's terrible. Seen pics of the SP and the Chessie. They had a Chessie one? Did they? Oh, that's right. That's the macaroni and cheese looking one. Chesapeake and Ohio. They'll do that paint scheme till the cows come home now that they did that with everything else. Because it'll match people's passenger cars for the people that got them. Chase Railway Lines Railroad. Hello, how's it going, man? Thanks for popping on. How about we welcome this guy here? Welcome to the stream. Talking Trains. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for finding the channel. How'd you hear about us? Are you into the O gauge or just model trains in general? Hey, Dathan. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Be good. Literally many projects. I like that name. Love how different people are streaming almost every night of the week. This is great. Thanks for doing it. No, thank you. I mean, you're one of the reasons why we do it, dude. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. Hey, Rich, thanks for coming on, man. Hopefully you'll be back. Recently got my first MTH locomotive, an old-time 460 set for $130. Good for you, dude. That's awesome. You're good, dude. Real king. That's okay. Good for you. That's awesome. Do you have a favorite railroad that you like to collect or that you're into? The nickel plate whistle is your favorite. You like that? It's in the tunnel right now. You can't really hear it. We'll give it a whack once it comes out of the tunnel for you. There you go, man. It is a good whistle, Chad. It's girthy. I won't say girth. I think girthy is the right word. It's robust. What's up, Dell? How you doing, man? Aaron, you weren't the first one on tonight. You're slacking. It's good to see you, though, guys. We got Dell in here. We got Aaron in here. All is good in the world. Don Peck, I see three Rail Sport ads are doing a Thursday nighter. Oh, are they? They better not be getting in the way of Mike's. So I do all the main scales, mostly HO, but next is O, then N. And geez, you're all over the map, dude. You got the whole alphabet covered. No, there's nothing wrong with it. See, look at that. Chad said, there's nothing wrong with a good Rail King engine. Here, let's get one out here. These are some of my favorite Rail King scale engines. These RS1s, I love these things. These things are great. I love the sounds that they put out. They just sound like they're blowing up or something. Just have that real clunky sound, but the detail on these are just really, really good. The handrails, the grab irons, the smoke's good. The top detail going up here with the decking. Crew talk dialogue's nice. You know, you can't beat it, and they're hefty. These are really, really hefty, and a good price. So yeah, get yourself an RS1. She's smoking. Got it for 140, 130 for the set, and it's loud. That's awesome, dude. Very nice. Sly Cat, what are you laughing at? Aaron, you're driving home from Butter, PA. What the hell are you doing in Butter, PA? What the hell's Butter, PA? Are you Butler, PA or Butter, PA? Yeah, man. They're great engines. There is left. Exactly. You pick those things up, you know, you got like a freaking, you're holding a cinder block. I don't know about you guys, but I do everything that I can not to pick up as much as I can my articulated engines. I hate picking up my articulated engines because I'm just always afraid I'm going to drop one. Usually I deal with older trains, but that 460 was like, whoa, so this is scale and digital sounds. Yeah, dude. Absolutely. Absolutely. Big Rich, dude, what's up? First locomotive was an Allegheny Rail King. Yeah, dude. Got to start somewhere. Absolutely. How we doing, Rich? Who's buying an engine? Yeah, Mike, are you streaming? Mad Mike, are you and Tom streaming tomorrow, or is it just you? Who's buying an engine, you say again? Oh, you just said it once. Oh, here's something I want to tell you guys. I'm selling my auto racks. It's official. I'm going to put them up for sale. I'm selling all of them. I have 2 in a box over here that I just got from Muffin. Never even got them out of the box. I'm getting rid of them. So here you go, guys. If you guys are looking for Mike's live stream, he's going to be going live Friday. Mike, do you have a time? Friday for Mad Mike. And Gold Standard Trains, or is it just you, Mike? Rail King was at the top. The line when MTH first started. They're still solid, dude. Oh, man, excuse me. The set came from a flea market. It was risky, but it looked worth it, and I was right. It came with everything and worked with no problems. And I say, you got a good deal, my friend. You got a good deal. How much you say, Aaron? I have 8 auto racks. One is a duplicate, but you could renumber it if you wanted to. It's a suit line. I would probably do all 8 for, if you were to buy all 8 of them. I'm not in the business of being like, oh, I'm going to sell them to you for $300 a piece. That's absolutely just ridiculous. If you bought all 8, $1,200. So here you go, guys. 9 p.m. with him, with Mike and a special guest. Can you disclose who that special guest is? Yeah, man. What's up, brothers? Dell, what'd you do? Are you stepping on toes, brother? Chad, did I pre-order any third rail? Is this directed to me? Uncle Salty? Is he the special guest? Don, why am I dumping my auto racks? I just don't want them anymore. I've ran them one time on this layout, and I've had this layout for 2 years. I just don't. For me, they don't fit with what I'm trying to do. So there's nothing wrong with them. They're great. Crying out loud. Let me grab one. Here's the 2. These are the ones that I just got from Muffin. It's a CSX, brand new inbox, and then another BNSF. Like I said, they just, for my application, they're just not for me. I feel as though you need to have a big layout to have them on. I mean, some people like to run them on a smaller layout, which there's nothing wrong with that. But for me, I just think that's, I don't know. Oh, there's always hesitation at flea markets, my friends. Check the locomotive, make sure there's no switcheroo. You never know. You never know what you're buying when you get into flea markets. Or sometimes at certain shows, you literally don't know. If that Simpson comes out, I'll keep my auto rack. If not, I'm going up for sale. Nice. Yes, directed at you on the third row question. Oh yeah, Chad. I ordered B36-7s, 2 of them, Conrail units. I'm excited for those. Yeah, Matt, I'm getting out of the modern stuff. I mean, this is the most modern thing I have. I have some BNSF coal hoppers that went with my SD70 Max set, the powered unit, the Super Base. Just something else I don't pull. It just sits in a box. But yeah, I'm freeing these up. I'm getting rid of these. Although they look good with my line out 86 footers. Yeah, absolutely. EM and IR Productions. How's it going? Welcome. If you're new to the channel, hit the sub button. Hit the likes. It's good to see you in here. Just talking some trains. Feel free to speak your mind. I bought a CW80, and it was dead out of the box. Those are terrible. Transformers, I do not buy Transformers from those places. Absolutely not. And I run older Transformers too. Like I have old CW80s, or not CW80s, KWs. I have 2 KWs and one ZW220 because it's 220, 275. And I bought them cheap online, but at the time when I bought them, our local store here, English's, I had a guy that worked on them, and he stripped them and completely redid everything on them, put new coils in them, did everything to them. New wire, or new, because basically on these ones, like your plugs, they go bad, they deteriorate. So I had everything replaced, and I got a good deal. So that's a good deal if you can do it that way, if you know somebody that can work on them. What am I drinking tonight? Tonight we're drinking High West Bourbon. My wife picked this up the other day. It's pretty good. I like it. High West Bourbon whiskey. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh my God, big steam on the layout. You do or I do? Do I? Elaborate. Matt C. Burwicks are the most modern things I have. I'm trying to stick with 70s, 8. That's where I'm at, man, too. Like that stuff. I like, for rolling stock, I like stuff that's like 50s and 60s, 50s. '90 Santa Fe. Very cool. I got it from a guy at a show. Biggest mistake ever. We all made those mistakes, dude. All made mistakes. Big Rich is in the house making some noise, man. I love it. Just did a video short on my conventional K-Line PRR Mikado. How's that, Rich? You like it? I do not. I do not have any Rail King 460s. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 5 or 6 MTH engines. I don't have a whole lot. It was nice, no sounds coming out. You gotta have sounds, bro. Try the High West Campfire, really good. Their distilleries in Park City. It's a great place to visit if you're out there. Oh, nice. High West Campfire. I'll be on the lookout for that. I got to write that down. Put that on my phone. I'll save that. Very nice. It is a good whiskey, man. This High West. It's good stuff. If you guys haven't checked out at Literally Minor Projects, you need to. Yeah, you do need to check him out. Right here. Mike is right. Check this guy out. Give him some love. Please do. He's a good dude. Yeah, I pre-ordered 2 GEB30 in chess. Good, man. That's awesome, Chad. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. You made a custom triflex locomotive in HO 26664. 666. Geez, number of the beast. What are you doing, bro? I'm currently working on making a custom O-scale triplex. 26884. What kind of triplex? What kind of voodoo witchcraft is that thing? Because the Virginia was the only one that had the 4 in the back on the trailing trucks. Was it 700? Road number 700? Tattooed. I just realized I wasn't subbed. Thanks, man. Thanks for subbing. Appreciate it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. That's where I am. Steam going to diesel era. Don. Right there, buddy. 50s. We will take care of that Blue Nami later on. There you go. You getting some Blue Nami in that K4 or that Mikado. Good for you. Good for you. I'm a sucker for 1880 Steam 440. Oh, good. Well, did you see the new 440s that are coming out this year that MTH released? They're going to be nice. You should definitely hop on one of them if you haven't already seen one, which I'm sure you have. But if you haven't, check it out. Of course, dude. That's what we do here. That's what we do here. It's exactly what we do here. If you guys haven't hit the like button, go ahead and smash that SOB. Got the like, bro. Thanks, Big Rich. Don, is there anything you posted your layout? Yeah, Don, what's up with this? I gotta open Discord up. Where's Sedano at tonight? What's he doing? Is he running his Vision Line A-Class? Is that what he's doing right now? There you go, bud. Are you getting some? I ordered the I forgot I ordered these. The four pack of the Philadelphia and Reading Woodside cars, the passenger cars, and I ordered an extra one, so I have 5 of them. I didn't get all of them. I want to be a little different, just scale back a little bit, just get 5 of them. But I didn't order an engine. For me, 440s, not my thing, but I bet you they'll be pretty cool looking. The B&O one looked really cool. I like that one. But those Philadelphia and Reading ones, they were custom run from Muffin. So yeah, if you guys know anybody who wants some auto racks, let me know. They are for sale. That's about $150 a piece. I mean, I might even go a little lower on that, depending on who you are. Don Peck, his engine's 264. Can they only go straight? Yeah, they bust freaking couplers though too if they're in the lead. Triplexes were known for pushers because they were snapping freaking couplers left and right because they could pull like what 400 or 500 cars. Ridiculous. Are you still on that switcher, Rich? What switcher? Is it the one I think you're on? I like the 460 with my Lionel General. Nice. I don't know. Did you guys see the Instagram post of the mill or the roundhouse? Did you guys see that? The one I'm working on right now. It's almost done. I have a light kit that I got to get for the inside, and then I got details and stuff like that. But that stuff's already here. I got to put in and get the roof done. See, I was just asking what Sedano was doing tonight. I said he was running his freaking Class A, and here he is. How's it going, Sedano, buddy? Good to see you. Do I have the TTX only version? I do not. No, I have. Well, actually, maybe they are. I don't know. Is that the ones that were out? Hold on a minute. Jesus mighty. you guys were going to make me dig these out. Nah, Sedano, you're never late, dude. Oh, thanks, Maddie. I appreciate that. Pin that. That's nice. Very nice. You like hearing the 460 sound, start up and smooth movement. Currently one of the best running locomotives. Of your best running locomotives. Very nice. Dell's asking if the TTX versions of the Autorax. Well, I gotta look and see. These military cars too. I forgot I had these. I have 3 of these. I'd probably get rid of them. I think this is the one that I have 2 road numbers of. This Sioux line here. I think. I'll have to look at them. So no, they're not TT. They're not just the TTX ones. Got an Ann Arbor. Big boy. Boxcar. Oh, here's a TTGX. Here's a UP. But I mean, they're all. I have the boxes for these too. These are just in totes, but I have the boxes for these. I have everything for them. Even the blocks that go underneath here. You guys have seen the blocks, I'm sure. This one's a little. That's a TTX as well. Kansas City Southern. But yeah, they got. I mean, there's nothing broke off on them. They're, like I said, I've ran them very, very minimal. So if anybody's interested, there they are. Yeah. Ann Arbor, you want it? Plan on making a Santa Fe triplex, but I was able to get the parts for it. Plus, the ATS engine is kind of hard to find. Yeah, could be. Vehicle trains that. That's what I meant to say. Spell check. Oh, you're good, dude. Well, at my flea market, there's one train seller, but the guy got from was not a train seller. Warning, warning, red flags. Big wrench wants in Ann Arbor. Loving them trains. What's up, man? Let's go. Who's buying the auto racks? Yeah, who's buying the auto racks? Who wants the auto racks? There's 8 of them. $1,200. Got them all in boxes. If you're going to York, I'll deliver them to you. This one's never been out of the box. Just look how freaking big these things are. Jeez, dude. A 21-inch passenger car. Now, if you had a big layout, like if somebody had like a cripes, like 100-foot layout, or not even 100 feet, like a 50-foot layout one way, they would look good on that, but just not for me. Just not for me. Big Rich, get those auto racks for the new layout for Mike. Yeah, he could. Loving them trains. What are you doing tonight? You loving them trains? Running trains? Way too new for me. Yeah, that's what I said too. After I bought them, I was like, this is too modern for me. I don't need this. Are they hard to find right now, auto racks? That's what's up, man. Love to hear that. So I guess the Phillies we're done with that. Done with hitting home runs and totally blew the Marlins out of the water tonight. Good for them. They needed that win. They needed it. Everyone needs an auto rack to check clearance on the layout. Yeah. Loving them trains. Just actually got done finishing a building and running some trains. It sounds like a great evening, my man. Sounds like a wonderful evening. We got 24 guys in here tonight. Very nice. If you guys haven't already, spread the word. Mad Mike's going live on Friday. Just so you guys know. Which is awesome. Try to hop on that one. Don't know if I can. That Friday I might have some commitments. Man, I'm going to cancel them from the muffins. Not sure I need them. Your auto racks? You mean auto racks? You have them on order, Rich? Because if you did, you're going to be getting them soon. And if you did, how many did you buy? I don't know if these will be hard to sell. I think some people like them. Be like Chris's Trains and Things or something. Loving making a video on it. How many did you order, Rich? Is the Simpsons one a Lionel? Or is that MT? Who is that? Or is it MTH? I don't think it's Atlas. In fact, I know it's not Atlas. Another engine I haven't ran in a while, 89. The Strasbourg Mogul. And the Strasbourg cars are down there. I'm crying out loud. Dell, it is MTH? I thought it was. Big Rich, you got 5 on order? Loving them trains. What made you decide to sell? They're just not the vibe that I want for my layout. There's, like I said, there's nothing wrong with them. They've ran one time around this layout, not one time around one, and then I stopped, but they were on the layout one time in the 2 years that I've had them. I just don't run them. They're too big for me. And yeah, they just don't fit my style, but they're flawless. There's not a thing wrong with them. Just don't need them. I think they were like an impulse buy when I first got them, but and then I got two more. I forget when I pre-ordered those other ones. It might have been the beginning of the year. And then after I pre-ordered, I'm like, why did I get it? And then I forgot that I pre-ordered them. And then I got the email from Muffin saying my account was charged. And I was like, I'm not canceling. I'm just going to get them shipped to me. Your Atlas, I think. Your MacArthur S2 is going to be coming. You're right. Do I have a caboose on that train? There is nothing on that train. Nope. It's just a cold drag with nobody on the back. Yeah, the detail's great on them. You're absolutely right. And if you really, if it's something like if you're an auto rack person, like Atlas nailed it. No other company is going to nail them that good. But I guess I'm trying to be more focused. Yeah, and that's where I'm at. Loving them trains. It's exactly where I'm at. It's just something I don't need anymore, and I think somebody else will enjoy them a lot more than me. No, I didn't have a couple of loose. There'd be that caboose would be on the front cow catcher of that engine, wouldn't it? Big Rich, where'd I get my trees? Those are Scenic Express Super Trees, the ones that you see in the video of the engine passing there. Some of these up here on this hill are some Woodland Scenics. These pines right here, if you want to call them pines, these are Coastmans. But most of the stuff that I use are the Super Trees. There's a company that Zach posted that does billboards, but he also makes trees. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I ordered some of his trees just to try them out. They look really, really nice. So I might try to get some of those and get more of those and inter sprinkle them here inside the layout. Like I like trees. I think trees are fun. Yeah, Don, you're right. Muffin just put a video out today on the MacArthur. Thanks, Rich. Appreciate it, dude. Coastmans are really nice. Super trees are nice, but like Mike said, you need to be patient because it's a lot of work. Trident Customs. That's it, Maddie. Yes, I have a couple of his trees and they're worth it. Yep, that's it. I ordered. I think I got 7. I wanted to try it. I think I got like 2-3 packs and then a single. I wanted to check them out. It wasn't a bad price. I think it was like $24 or something like that. And they're out of Canada. So I'm anxious to see what those look like. I think they'll be pretty cool. Pretty neat. Yeah, Sedana's got a good video on trees. You have a box of Super Trees waiting to be built. It's such a tedious project. I remember opening the box and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to be so much work. Because, the plant or however they harvest it, it's like everything, all the trees are they're all bent. Like almost all of them are bent. So in order to straighten them out, you just take like they say it, but take like a soldering iron, push it on the back to like straighten them out. And I'm trying to think how many. I bought a big box, and I'm trying to think how many trees I got out of it. I didn't count them, but I mean, I got a pretty decent amount, and I still have a good decent amount left to do. Um, because I mean, you could plant trees for days, like just put them everywhere, like, and it doesn't. You put 20 trees in a cluster, and it looks like you didn't even do anything. You know, that's that's the only thing with trees that's hard. Turn that smoke unit off. Maddie C, I got mine at a local shop, Toy Train Heaven. They're just down the road from me. They used to be Englishes. They're actually where Bowser's manufactured. I bought from them, and I think they were $140 maybe. Scenic Express is out of them. When I ordered them, I think they said they were supposed to be back in stock this October or November. But they've been out of stock for a long time because when they get them, they sell, or they don't get a lot. But they are nice trees. And then, I mean, with that, you get the tree, and then you got to spray paint them, or you got to paint them, because when they come like tan looking, so they don't look like a tree until you spray paint them, and then whack them with glue, spray glue, whatever you use, Mod Podge diluted, and then buy super leaves to put leaves on them. Or some of them I use just blended turf and things like that, depending on what texture I'm looking for. But I mean, I can show you here on this. Let me pull this up here. So, for instance, like these, that you got to paint it, you got to straighten the tree out, because what they like to do, some of them you can see, even on this one, it just has like at the top here, it has a little bit of a bend. So what you do is you like put a little bit of pressure, and like right on that spot right there, hit it with a soldering iron and straighten it out, and they bend right up. They can be fragile, so you have to be really careful with it. But the cool thing about it is, like in the box, is nothing's wasted. Like all these scraps and things down here you can use as low bushing and low coverage, and like all of this up and through here, this is all super leaves. So I just sprayed the tree like basically like a trunk color, and then I whack it with whatever super leaf color I'm going to do. So you have light greens, you have like olive. You can do a darker, a medium. You can do like dead leaves. So like some of these over here, stuff like this. These guys in through here, you can get like the different color up and through here with that like yellow looking stuff. Turn this so I can see. Just to give it some texture. So they turn out really, really nice. This here fell down. And there's those Coastman trees that I was talking about, those really tall pine-looking things, which are really, really nice. They're nice trees. But yeah, that's pretty much what I use for my trees. Like some of these I'll get like these guys. Some throw them in there every now and then. But most of it's the super trees. So that's kind of what you got. Like, don't forget Ann Arbor. I'll send you. You really want that thing, don't you? They look dead. Wait a sec. So the English's building is still open with a new owner. The building, English's isn't. How do I say this? The English side of the store closed down, or of the company closed down. Dell. They turned, if you've ever been there, they turned all of where the retail side store is in like storage and online ordering, like inventory. So they have a website called Toy Train Heaven. I think it actually is the Old English's number, but they do online orders. So if you wanted to buy line out, you want to buy an engine, you want to pre-order something, they will get it for you. They just don't have the walk-in store anymore. So, but their website, they still have a bunch of different parts and different things like that, which is really really nice. So yeah, any chance that I can, I will order from them because their prices are usually a little bit cheaper than the bigger shops and things like that, just because of shipping for me anyway. They're right down the road, but they're usually, I mean, a thing of medium ballast, like the canister of like the Woodland Scenic stuff, I think it was like $11. It's a little bit cheaper. You save a little bit of money. Thanks, Sedana, man. Appreciate that. Martin Wilberg makes great scenery stuff and can buy through. I've heard that name, Darren. I've heard that name. I'm gonna look at his stuff. Scenery looks nice. Postwald. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thanks, Merrick. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that as well. Trees. It's like Homer Simpson with donuts. Set up, Mike. If you had Bigfoot, LOL. I'm not afraid of nothing. But when I was a kid, it was Bigfoot. That's cool. Everybody needs a Bigfoot on their layout, right? You got to have those little Easter eggs. Mary here, Bernsey nailed it. They're focusing on Bowser, and Lee English said that when they closed down. They didn't want to do the retail thing anymore. When Richard Cox left, they didn't want to do it anymore. So they just focus on Bowser and Vern. When Richard and Vern were there, Vern I think works. He does like molds and things like that for Bowser. But Bowser's doing well. They say it's good, it's bad, it's up and down. It's like everybody else's. It's like the industry, man. It's just how it is. Might put some loving on them. Jesus mighty, Rich. What's wrong with you? Freaking A, man. Do you guys want to see the? Do you guys want to see what I have with the roundhouse when we take you over there? I can probably do that. If that's something you guys are interested in. Burnsy's a silent killer. He's in the background waiting for bits of information to get to people because he knows that he's the guru. Put some loving on. Big Rich, what do you have anything else coming besides an S2? What else do you have on order? And your auto racks. You're constantly buying stuff, bro. That's what's up. I love it. If I unplug this, what does this do? It shouldn't do anything. All right, I'm going to take you guys over to the roundhouse. So here it is. Clearances are, my calculations pretty close here, which is pretty good. This was a fun build. So any of you guys that are interested in a roundhouse for your layout, I would highly recommend this one. It was exciting pretty much every step of the way. There wasn't really any part of it that was frustrating. More frustrating than another. Probably the most tedious work with it. The most tedious work with it, I have to say, was the base getting the tracks, getting that to be perfect. But what the base was, getting all of this stuff detailed and whatnot. I forgot you guys probably can't hear me. Hold on a second. Let me bring the computer over here. Make this easier. Yeah, dude, these trees are great. You guys want trees? Get some trees. All right, let's take you over here. This will be easier. We'll just set this down here. All right. So like I was saying, the inside of the roundhouse, like making the details and things like that for all of the concrete, getting it all edged up and things like that. I really wanted to make that kind of stick out. So you can see like all of the added concrete cuts that I did, and I added a few extra parts to it that didn't come with it. So like these back black posts and things like that, but it's stuff that you can get down at like Hobby Lobby for dirt cheap. But like the windows, the sashes and stuff like that, all through the back, everything fit really, really nice. And once I get the lighting kit on here, it'll be nice as well. A little bit of detail, this is just stuff that's going to get covered. So, but even like into the concrete cracks there, it just turned out really, really nice. I put the big boy in there because this does have the 3 big boy extension stalls in the back, if you can see there, and then the 2 regular ones on the sides. So I think the sides are about 30 inches. These 2 side ones on each end, and then the 3 in the middle are, I believe, 34 inches or 35 inches to get your big boys in there, or your longer steam locomotives. And I'm going to be adding, like you see, like workbenches and things like that. I'm going to be adding lots of different stuff that's going to be going in here to make it cool, just to make it nice little transition over here. I have another track that I'm going to be putting right about here, coming over out here, maybe even 2, maybe one that just holds like some trucks and things like that. So that's pretty much how it's looking right now. But like I said, it's a fun build. I think Will 2926, he has one. He's building one as well. So check out his. His looks pretty identical, but all like the paint in here, that's all custom done. I mean, you have to do all that. Like the black with the white coming up and things like that, and all this stuff out here. This is just like an MDF that comes unfinished. Same with like these bracket pieces here, like where this gray is. And then I try to weather it. I don't want to go crazy with the weathering, but I did want to give it a little bit of disdain look to it. So it's pretty nice. It's a nice little element. And then, like I said before, like coming down into the layout, it's cool to just pop down the door here, and then it's kind of like the centerpiece right here off to the left of the layout, right next to this bluff here. So yeah, it's like I said, it was a fun build, and I highly recommend it to anybody that's looking to get a roundhouse or wants to build a roundhouse or is on the fence about getting a roundhouse to definitely go ahead and do it, because it's fun. Just get to plug it back in here, guys. Go back up here, see if I missed some of you guys. According to your wife, too much you spend money. That's my wife says the same thing. The inner track at Auto Racks will not make it. What's that curve? Oh, that inner, yeah, you're no way you're putting an auto rack. The inner rack, or the inner loop that you saw there, that's 060. Thanks, Adano. Yeah, you guys definitely, absolutely. I'd love for you guys to come over. That'd be a good time. James, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in a while. I've been missing my history lessons, bro. Thanks, Don. Appreciate the comments. It's great. Turntable sick. Yeah, it's a cool turntable, man. It's a fun one. Thanks, Rich. That's not an Altoona. Nope, that is a Millhouse River Studios. I was looking at an Altoona, but for my application, what I wanted to, because where my roundhouse sits, I like the fact of this Millhouse one. Let me zoom in here. I like the fact of this Millhouse one. It has those upper windows here for visibility, where the Altoona one doesn't have that. And that was one of the bigger selling points for me. Was I needed more visibility just because of where it's at. I didn't want to have all this detail in it, and then I couldn't. You couldn't see inside. Yeah, dude. You guys are always welcome here. You guys can crash here too if you want. You can stay here. I don't care. Thanks, Dell. Thanks, Mike. American Flyer Mike. Appreciate it. And then Big Rich says he sold his big boy. That's not good. What road number did you have? Oh, thanks, Sedano. That was kind of like the standard color that he had done. I thought about doing something different, but I didn't want it to look gaudy. And white and black always works. You got a TV in that room when you're messing with your trains. I got stuff everywhere, man. If I'm down here doing stuff, I don't like a lot of distractions like screens. So I'll have like my computer. Sometimes I'll have that here. Like if there's another live going on, and if I'm working on something. But if there's like a show going on, maybe I'll have something playing in the background. But I don't typically watch TV. But it's for me. I just use my computer. That's all I need. So Dana, what do you got coming up in your train inventory? Anything fun? Any new pre-orders coming? Did you get anything out of the newest catalog, the September pamphlet? Anything there? I was telling the guys I got pre-ordered an 080 switcher, which I didn't think I was going to do, but then I was looking at them and I was like, these are cool. And I didn't even hesitate, and I just pre-ordered one. Just boom, done. But I'm still thinking about getting, more engines. I'm thinking about E8s. Thinking about the E8s. Thinking about some Penske E8s. Loving them trains. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. How tall's the table? You mean my table from the ground up? Like my layout height? If that's what you're asking, 41 inches. James, you've been busy? Completely understand, man. I get it. EM and I are, what do I think about weathered steam locomotives? I think they look awesome. They're really cool. When they're done well, They looked fantastic, like Norm's trains and stuff like that. And other guys that weather their engines to make them look really prototypical of what they look like out in the world are beautiful. I think they're awesome. Like that in service look for sure. What are your thoughts? Do I have switchers, Big Rich? I have a NW2. It's a Big Rich number 4000 Muffin Run. Your AC9 didn't like it? What do you mean didn't like it? Did they not get along or something? 48 inches. If I were to would have done my layout differently, I would have gone at 48. I would have gone that height. Just because I'm a taller guy. When we were kids, it was, I don't even know what, 36 inches, because we were kids. We didn't have high layouts, train tables and things like that. But now it's like something that's permanent. You want to be able a little bit taller. And if I could have, like I said, I would have liked to have gone at least another. Well, 48 would have been ideal. I'd have loved to have 48 here, but it would have taken apart from some of my flats over here, or my shadow boxes, just because where the windows are on the sills from the the basement windows. And then probably what I would have done then, if I would have went 48 inches, I may have taken my mountains right to the roof, or right to the ceiling. But let's not get into the what ifs. He says he loves the look of the weathered steam locomotives. I actually do my own custom. Oh, wow, you do. Could you send me some pictures, man? If you do custom weathering, I'd love to see it. Chooch, yeah, you're right there with me, man. 40, 41 inches. Club layout modules 48. 48's a great height. It is. I don't know. I think another reason why I didn't do it too, because I was thinking about other people with kids, and then for them to be able to see. But most of the time, like if I'm down here and I'm running trains, I'm typically inside of this little, I don't know, island, if you want to call it, and I'm sitting. Before you did it, you were talking to YouTube research, so I'm often talk about 48 inches. I mean, it doesn't matter for me how tall it is, because for me, it doesn't really make it any easier to go under. Maybe a little bit, but I'm 6'4", dude. I'm tall, so it would have been a little bit better sure to do a little bit of wiring and things like that. But again, it is what it is. But it's true. It is true. That's one thing that I will stress to people, that if you're starting a layout, really, really think about those things, your heights. Think about your track plans. Think about like the design of your layout. Like if you're like, wow, this is just good enough, don't do it just good enough. Like if you want things to be different and you want, like here's a good example is Eric Trainman. His new layout is absolutely amazing. The way that he has it set up, absolutely amazing. I love that you can park engines underneath, and that's something that on my next layout that I want to be able to do is to have that offset of, kind of like hiding engines and hiding trains and things like that. I think that would be really, really cool. Big Rich loves weathered trains. Been having Harry Hikey weathering some. Dude, do you sell drugs? He's got that money. You got a work table underneath your layout? Well, your wife will never find you. You piss her off, you just go under that. That's awesome. I'm finally getting my SD50 back tomorrow. It's been gone for 3 months. my Rio Grande, one of my favorite diesels, paint scheme. One of my favorites. So all three of them, all three of the SD50s will be back together. Very envious of Eric's layout. Yeah, dude, Eric has just he. I think Chris Montagno, didn't he help? Didn't he help him with that design? It's a good design, man. Like he's got roundhouses, he's got transfer tables, he's got it all. 43 inches. Maddie, how high is your layout? It would be easier on your head. Yeah. I can't tell you how many times I've whacked my head. And it's not because of, it's just because like I'm just tall and clunky and I've smashed my head. I used to collect money. That's good, dude. That's awesome. That's comical. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Anybody getting any E8s out of the pamphlet? Anybody getting any E8s? Anybody have any guesses on the vision line? I know people kept saying 475. I don't think that's a good idea if they do that. I can't think of what other engine would be. They say it's smaller. Maddie, you're right there with me. 3940. Nice. It's a good size layout. Or good height. Very nice. I like your like yard section that you have off the side there. That's really cool. I really like that. That's cool because it's just like something to separate. You know what I mean? It's not just the continual thing. It's very nice. Keith K. Yeah, you're right. Now these train companies collect our money. Man, I hope I don't regret it. My layout is low, 34 inches, but I was in a wheelchair for 3 years from an injury. Hey, dude, that's you can't control that. That makes sense, Matt. It all depends on your room, guys. It depends on your heights. It depends on. I think these ceilings are. What are these ceilings? Probably a little under 7 feet down here. So again, yeah, like if you got to think about space going up too. You got to think about space going up. Dell wants to get the Penske E8s. They're the ones that I'm looking at too, my friend. I love the antennas on those. They're beautiful. Few abrasions on your head, on your noggin. I'm trying to think. Here's a good question for you guys. Layout. I'm gonna say injuries, but layout accidents. My biggest thing that I probably was getting. I don't know how to say it. I'm not getting hurt from, but I burned the hell out of myself when I was using my hot glue gun. For when I would make my mountains, I would do the lattice work with the cardboard. I burnt myself so many times doing that. So many times. I don't think I've whacked my head real hard underneath my layout though on anything. I don't think I've done that. It is cool. It's cool to see stuff stored. It is. It is cool. I just have a little dinky yard over here. It's nothing big. But it's I mean you can store some stuff on it. You can store some stuff on it. It's cool. But just nothing like 21-inch passenger cars, forget about it. I could maybe get like 3 in there. That's another thing. Like yards need to be extremely long. See? Right there. All through here. Because that shit drips. And you would put it on, it would run down on your fingers, the tops of my fingers. I get blisters. Oh, yeah, dude. I'm right there, dude. I get it all the time. Sounds like it's not just me using the hot glue gun. Soldering. I may have whacked myself once or twice soldering, doing wiring. Big Rich has a GP30 in the SB. What SB? Is it the Kodachrome or is it the Bloody Nose? What paint scheme is it? There's still bloodstains under my layout. Fit 4 Golden Gate Depot 21-inch cars and an engine currently. Well, that's good. That's pretty good, dude. How many tracks do you have going back through your yard, Matt? And how many turnouts do you have out there? I think the glue gun is the winner of injuries. I can't think if there's anything else that I've done that I've hurt myself doing. I didn't drive any screws into my hand or anything like that, or any nails, because the legs down here are nailed on with a nail gun. None of that happened. I don't think so. I think the glue gun has the victory. You know, one of the worst things to do when you have to get on your layout for something is, for me over here on the right side, pushing my hand down on 3-rail track or on the track. You get the freaking 3 lines in your hands, especially with that Atlas track, or if you have the knee on it. Oh my God. Keith says, I worry about all the foam particles I inhaled from carving foam. The glue burns. Yeah, it's not a good smell. I gave up on my glue, or not my glue, my foam knife, or not even a foam knife, just like a foam cutter. It wasn't even that good. I think I whacked myself with the foam cutter once or twice. Now you see 4 tracks currently on his siding. I could probably add a 5th, maybe a 6th if I extend the width of the table. Very nice. I have a Y switch and 3-way plus 072s and a crossover between 2 of the 4 tracks. Very nice, man. That's awesome. You got a lot of real estate there. That's awesome. Really cool. I like it. Knock on wood, though, I haven't had any real big train accidents. I haven't had any trains colliding, or I've never done any switching where trains hit and threw off the tracks yet. And knock on my layout again. Do you ever drive a switch point into your finger? Oh yeah. Yes, I have. Oh yeah. I've done that. What's up, Lou? Welcome. Hope you're doing well tonight. We're just talking about layout building injuries. And it seems the consensus is getting burnt by the glue gun. But no, getting back to like engines and failures and things like that, I haven't had any real catastrophes. The only one that I've had that I can probably document is my Y6B, my inside track. If you can see my loop right now, where that engine's around the 765. The next track in, so not the one all the way in, but the second one. that track leads into a switch that goes to the turntable. Well, the one time I swapped the engine out, and I think I backed an engine off. I think I backed it off the turntable, hooked it up. Well, I forgot to throw the switch, and I had moved the bridge, and that thing took a dive into the bridge. Hey, Mike, American Mike, thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate you. I appreciate it greatly. Thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening, my friend. I've had my Allegheny dive 41 inches off the layout at 121 CL/hour. Did you sit there and stare at it, or did you go pick it up? What damage did you do to it? I had to watch short out track and didn't know it until I started burning my wrist. It was a 4-track main and didn't realize it right away. Jeez, what are you powering that thing with? It started burning your wrist. That's awesome. I mean, that's awesome. It's cool. It sucks, but it'd be awesome to see. I still can't get over that. This guy's right here. This is not good. 41 in. That's the height of my layout, right onto the floor, onto concrete. Oh. Clean this. Hold on a second, guys. If you guys are just joining on here, please hit the like button. Had a decent crowd tonight, guys. Had a decent crowd. Very, very nice. Got a picture of an SP unit they rolled into the turntable pit. I think I forgot to set the brakes. My dad was there. I bet it did, Rich. I'm smashing my CSX Western Maryland engine at the back wall of my diesel shop. Move the building back enough to rip wires. Oh my God. $35 in damage. That's it. None of the die cast was cracked and Bell. You didn't crack any die cast? Jeez. You lucked out, bro. The club layout, 48 by 24. Lots of power from our ZWs. Oh, yeah. That's true. Cheers. Holy crap, man. So what's up, Sleeves? How's it going? Good to see you, man. Yeah, we're going to pop off here in a couple minutes. Just going to wrap some stuff up here. Thanks for popping on, Sleeves. We're just talking about layout disasters and catastrophes. And there's some good ones on here. There are some good ones. Lou says, I hurt my finger last night doing train work in a way that would never make sense if I tried to explain it. You don't need to, man. We've probably been there. It's awesome. Keith says he breaks parts off rolling stock all the time, trying to get it off the storage shelves. Atlas are very delicate. They are very delicate, especially like these. I have these CN10 cars. I don't think I have them out right now, but the grab irons on them are so freaking thin that you just push down, they'll snap right off. Oh, the joys of layout. Yeah, absolutely, sleeves. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, boys, I think we're going to pop off for the night. Um, Hope you guys had a good time. Enjoyed the stream. It was good to see everybody on here. We'll be back next week. Same thing. Get a little in depth. Maybe I can get Al from Millhouse River Studio on here to do some talking about some products. Don't forget that Friday, Mad Mike's going live, and also Sunday. Don't forget Zach going live with Jay is going to be back from Third Rail. So that's the upcoming things for the community calendar. Once again, guys, I appreciate all of you guys tremendously for being on here. It means a lot to me. I consider all you guys my really close friends and good friends. And I'm going to get some stuff shut down here and go upstairs and get a drink and maybe get to bed. So again, thanks, guys. And Big Rich, yes, you're Ann Arbor. We'll talk about that for sure. And again, appreciate y'all. Thanks for the love, Dell. Appreciate that so much. We'll see you guys next week and enjoy your evening. Later on.